everyone. Happy New Year. So happy to see you today. Class 2021 Pandemic Feng Shui Setting. Welcome you joining today's class. I'm Pauline Lam from Cotai Realty, your 2021 co-chair, Education Committee. A friendly reminder, all participants will be muted, and if you have any questions, please enter it into the chat box. Speaker will answer you during the Q&A section. Today, we may unmute you if you need to interact directly asking the question with speaker during the Q&A section. That section is being recorded and will be available on the YouTube channel San Gabriel Valley Realtors. Now, I'm so happy to invite Gloria Shaw, our Education Committee member, to introduce our today's special speaker, Feng Shui Master Alex Z. Gloria, floor is yours.
Hi, good morning. My name is Gloria Xiao with Remax Elite Realty, also the member of Education Committee. It's my honor to get a chance to introduce Master Alex Z. Alex Z was in the field of Feng Shui education and Chinese metaphysics culture promotion for more than 3 decades. He has been teaching in various parts of the world, including China, Macau, Taiwan, Los Angeles, New York, and of course, Hong Kong. His expertise was on Royal Ultimate Numerology System, which is a system that could accurately calculate and predict one's future of fortune through life character relationship and of course, financial status. I'm so happy to get a chance to introduce you. Alex, you are on the board. Thank you.
Oh, hi, everybody. Hi, it's really good to see you. I miss you guys. It's such a long time we didn't see each other face by face because of the pandemic. So I hope this pandemic will end really soon. So here is some introduction for me. I'm originally from Hong Kong, but right now I stay here. And this is me from Hong Kong. I go to different TV show, radio program, different program to share my Feng Shui point of view. And this is the 3 magazine. 2 of them are still writing those Feng Shui article to them. Different classes, different seminar, the classes here. So just for your reference. Okay, this is my first book. I do it published in 2018. And this time I bring 3 of them as a raffle drawing. So it's for you guys. And I have a new Feng Shui book. That one, the previous one is written in Chinese. This one I translate in English. And then the Chinese version I will be published in maybe end of this year or early next year. But this is a brand new one. We call it the Practical Feng Shui 101. You can go to Amazon, go to Kindles to take a look. It talks about lots of those really, really important Feng Shui concepts. It's good for you guys to understand. And this is the app you can download from Apple Store and Google's Play, which is talking about the cell phone Feng Shui. Before we want to know something about you, we need to read your face, palms, date of birth. Some of these are like a personal information. But this cell phone Feng Shui is so special. Just by your cell phone number, we know something about you. It's nothing to do with your date of birth, palms reading, face reading, nothing. Just by your cell phone number, we know something about you. Maybe after the class, we can do some tests. You will be surprised. And this is a good question. I teach Feng Shui for so many years, and my students, sometimes they will ask, hey, master, we are American people. We don't know what is the Feng Shui. Can you explain the detail to us? So here is some simple definition for the Feng Shui. This is a mixture of the traditional wisdom from the exterior design, more likely is the architecture, and then the interior design, and then the landscape, your garden, your pool, your jacuzzi, how to put it. And more important is different family members for the energy management. If we do it good, we can surely improve our money fortune, our health, our career, relationship, intimacy, learning ability, and reputation. And today, in this class, I'm going to share with you some really, really important feng shui technique, which we call the zodiac feng shui. The traditional feng shui is like the flying star from 1 to 9. It changes every single year. But the zodiac feng shui is, it won't change. So it will stay with you for the whole life. It's good for us to talk about this one. So I'm going to share with you today. Okay, we know that 2020 is a really, really horrible. This is a pandemic season. Lots of people suffering. Lots of people have a sick or lost their life. But right now is 2021. So what happened to those 2021? Is there any prediction for this one? Okay, again, we can first of all take a look for this one, the heavenly stem and the earthly branches. This year, the heavenly stem is we call it a metal. This metal is a zinc. This is like a really, really precise metal, like a gold, silver, platinum, those really precise metal. So it's different from 2020. 2020 is also the metal, but that metal is like a weapon, like a try to kill someone. But this year is different. And the earthly branch is the soil, but this soil is a really, really cold one. So you can imagine like a snow on the soil. So it cover everything up. So some people, if they have luck, they feng shui their house, they feng shui their office, they can find some treasure. Maybe they can find the gold, the silver, the platinum from the soil. But lots of people will have to pay more attention how to get better. But some people have a really, really good result this year. So this is the first prediction by the earthly branches and the heavenly stem. And then this book is so important. Last year, we also, based on this, we call Deimoging to predict what's the happening to 2020. And the result is so surprised, so horrible. It shocked lots of people. And this year, we also used this Deimoging to describe what happened, to predict what happened in 2021. I'm sorry, this is in Chinese version, but I will translate in English to share with you. So because it's original, so that's why I put it here. So he said that 疾病潮紛紛. So he said that we still have the diseases issue, but this diseases issue will getting much better and better and better. So it's different from last year. Last year is so horrible, but this year things starting getting better. 吳越桑茅好，經霜米麥盡。春夏均甘雨，秋冬得十分。桑葉樹頭秀，蠶糧自喜悅。人民漸甦醒，綠畜將盡循。He said that for the people is start getting recovery, and then the economy is also getting recovery, so it's not bad, but still have some issue, but it's much better than last year. 歲丑牛為首，高低好種田，人民多疾惡，快活好豐年。We still have the diseases issue. We have a different virus, different diseases still coming, still suffering. And also for the animal, they may have other issues to suffer. But this year, the economy, the people were getting much better than last year. So things will getting much better. It is a good news. Okay, this is the prediction. When the time is Dragon Ball Festival is come, it's more likely in June, the things will getting much better. So we still have like 5 months to go. After it hit June, summertime is coming, everything will getting much better. So we hang on. So this is 2021. This is we call the zodiac luck. You can find in your email or in the chat box. Maybe you can also find. Okay, here right now, last year is 2020 is the year of the rat. This year is 2021, is year of the ox. So for the years of the ox, we know that some of them is really good. Let's say snake is good. If you're born in 41st, 53, 65, 77, 89, 2001, your zodiac is a snake. You have a good luck this year. And if you are Worcester, which means you are born in 45, 57, 69, 81, 93, 2005, your zodiac is a Worcester. Worcester is also have a good luck this year. And the West is not really good last year, but this year is really good. If you are born in 36, 48, 60, 72, 84, 1996, your zodiac is a West. West is a good luck this year. But if you are ox, if you're gold, if you're dragon, if you're dog, this year you need to be more conservative, do more charity, because this year will be lots of ups and downs for you, especially for gold, because this year is not a really smooth year. But if you do more charity, help more people, things will get back to you. So you have a good luck later on. Okay, here is a tips I want to share with you. How can we use the traditional feng shui to help you improve the love life, the career, finance, and health, something like that? Those are all important in your life. So we'll use this, we call the zodiac feng shui, to discuss with you. As I mentioned before, this thing, it won't change. It stays with you for your whole life. So this is really good to know. Before that, we need to have some basic concept for this, the real feng shui is. So before we know the feng shui, we will say, hey, our home is a south facing. But how south? Because there's a 3 section of the south, Bing, Ding. And north, we have a 3 section, 1, 2, 3. So totally together is 24 different sections for the direction. We call it the 24 mountains. For the basic feng shui, what we're going to do is we'll put this 24 section into your house, into an office, and separate by 24 different sessions and tell you, hey, this session you need to do this session you need to do that. So every single one is different. And it must based on your date of birth to calculate. So the date of birth of you and then the characteristic of your house must match together so we can do the feng shui setting. But this is a little bit complicated. And today we just want to mention a little bit, and then we will try to describe how it can help you. So first of all, we must understand what this 24 mountain is. Okay, this 24 mountains is based on 3 different things. The first thing is we call it the heavenly branches, the heavenly stem, which is a 甲乙丙丁庚辛壬癸甲乙丙丁庚辛壬癸. This is there's a totally 10 of the heavenly branches, but we use each of them to put it in these 24 mountains. And there's 2 of them is belong to the earth element, is in the middle. So these 2 甲乙 is belong to the east, belong to the wood energy. This Bing Ding is belong to the fire energy, belong to the south. These 2 guys is belong to the west, belong to the metal energy. These 2 guys belong to the north, belong to the water energy. So this is for your information. We also use 4 of the Bagua. There's a total 8 of them, but we choose 4 of them to put it here. So the Bagua is in these 24 mountains. So it is for your information. And this one is the most important. This one you can use it. This is the 12 zodiac is inside these 24 mountains. So we have the rat here, the rat, ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, goat, monkey, rooster, dog, and pig. 12 of them is here. But first of all, we need to have some basic understanding. The basic understanding is, okay, this 24 mountains is, first of all, the north and south, which is opposite. We try to turn the map upside down. So the north is at the bottom, the south is at the top, the east is on the left-hand side, the west is on the right-hand side. So we have the left dragon, the white tiger, the Feng phoenix. This is more suitable for the traditional feng shui, but the north is still the north. We just turn the map upside down, first of all. And second, there's 24 mountains. So each of this section is 15 degrees. Normally, the north is 45 degrees. Totally together is 360 degrees. The north, we try to separate by 3 different sections. So there's a 15 degree for one section, 15, 15, 15. So totally together is 45. For the other section is the same. Okay, we can know that, okay, for the west is 360 degrees. So this one is, what you can do is, you can use your cell phone, your iPhone, turn the compass on, and then you can see different degree. You can see that from 0, 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180. This is the degree, so we are going to use it. So we know that for west is 360 degree is here. So 360 degree to the left 7 and 5, to the right 7 and 5. This 15 degree is belong to the west. This is ox, 30 degrees ox. This is tiger, 60 degree. Rabbit is a 90. Dragon is a 120. Snake 150. And then this one is a horse, is a 180. Goat is 210. Monkey is 240. Rooster is a 270. Dog is 300. Pig is a 330. And then go to rat. So each of them is a 15 degree. So what we are going to do is, we need to use this calendar. This is so good. So this calendar, few years later, we try to mention this one. Just this kind of calendar, I need to use 1 hour to briefly describe how to use it, because it's related to which year is good for you, which month is good for you. You see that? The month is here, and then which day is good for you, which time is good for you, and then which partner is good for you, how to use it to find your girlfriend, your boyfriend, husband or wife, how to help you to find your business partner, how to stay away from someone who's bad to you. If you want, we have some previous session is a 1 hour to describe this one. We are not going to repeat this one again. We are going to share with you something new. Okay, for example, rat is here. So we know that ox is good. So this year is year of the ox. So this year for the ox, for the rat is a good year. Ox is good for rat. Dragon and monkey is good for rat. But we know that there's some different. This we call the sixth partner. Ox is a sixth partner of the rat. So it's more personal. Dragon and monkey is here. It's more like a business partner, but all of them is good. Horse, diagonal line is bad. Rabbit is not good. Goat is bad. So we know that this basic information. For more detail, you can check with your calendar. Then you have more idea. So how we can going to use it in the feng shui? So here is the tip. Let's say if your rat is here, this is you. So ox is good for you. So this corner 30 degree is good for you. Dragon 120 degree is good for you. Monkey 240 degree. This corner is good for you. And some corner is bad. 90 degree, this rabbit corner is bad for you. This horse corner 180 is bad for rat. This goat corner 210 is bad for rat. We know that. So we use the compass and go back to your home to find out. Hey, let's say, so this corner may be the living room is good for you, and then this corner is like the kitchen is good for you. This is like another area is good for you. So you are going to stay there for more often. And for west, let's say rabbit is bad for you. So this area is bad for you. Horse area, this area is bad for you. And goats, this area is bad for you. So if you're wet, you will try your best to stay away from this area. let's say you don't want to put your home office over there. You don't want to put your front door, garage door, or the master bedroom in the bad area. You try to use your good area to use to set up your home office or bedroom, because you're going to stay there for a long time. So if this is a good location to you, it will help you a lot. So this is what we can do. Okay, another example, let's say if you're snake, we know that snake is here. So monkey is good for you, rooster is good for you, ox is good for you. So this 240 degrees is good for you. This 270 degrees is good for you. This 30 degrees is good for you. So go back and find out your one. And we know that 60 degree here is bad for you because it is tiger area. This is pig area is number one bad for snake. This 330 degree is not good for you. So this is two bad location for snake. And let's say if you're tiger, pig is good for you. So this 330 degree is good for you. Dog is good for you. So this 300 degree is good for you. This horse, 180, and we know that this snake is 150 is bad for you. This is 240 is bad for you. So we know that if this is a good location, we can make it like your front door is in a good location. Garage door, because right now we are in California, we use the garage a lot. We drive, we park in the garage, so we use the garage door. So if the garage door is in a good location, it will help you a lot. Your bedroom, you know that for traditional Feng Shui, we focus a lot for your bedroom, because for normal people, we spend like an 8 hour a day on our bed. So if the Feng Shui over there is good, so it's definitely a good thing, because when you sleep on your bed and then the Feng Shui can help you improve everything. That's so good. The kitchen, it involves the health for all the family member. So if it is in a good location for housewife, that will be good. All the family member can benefit. Your home office is so important. Last year, we talked about how to set your home office, how to do that. So this year, we are not going to repeat. We are going to share with you something new. And then your personal hangout space, let's say you play your Xbox with your boy, or you listen your music in that area, that will be good. So make sure those so they're good location, you use it to hang out more. Something bad, how we can use it. So it's the best if the bad location is go to the restroom, because our restroom is try to flush all those bad energy out. So it's good for bad locations to stay in the restroom. A corridor that you are not going to use it a lot, you just pass by, is fine. Any unimportant space in your home, which is your bad location, that is good. So make sure you go back to your home, you can check this out. This is so useful for you. So let me repeat to you again. So make sure you know all those degree and go back. You can use this calendar to find out that it will help. So this is for the general. And this year, we are going to share with you something special. Something special is this one, is the love. Because love is so important to everybody, and especially when Valentine's Day is coming. And there's two different kind of a star in charge of this luck. One is Hong Lun and one is Tian Hei. This is the original style, is in Chinese, but I will explain it in English to you. And I have a chat for you to take a look. It's so important. He said that 紅鸞星光照大地，世間情人成眷屬。此星最離婚緣路，如同月老來協助. So the first 4 sentences is said that this star, when it's shining, it take care of you, so you can find your Mr. White or Miss White. And then this star is good for marriage, just like the marriage angel is helping you out. And then the later one is tell you how to find we'll have a simplified version. And then the second thing is this 天喜 is that 天喜桃花最喜見，上天大喜結良緣，命中逢之走情路，人命大喜上花轎. He also said that this star is good to have a good marriage. When you have this star shining on you, you will go to the church or go to get marriage. And later one is how tell you how to find this one. So this is the original, and we have some simplified version. The simplified version is, let's say if your zodiac is a tiger, this Hong Lun and Tian Hei is in the ox and goats. If your rabbit, rat, and horse is your love star. If your dragon, pig, and snake. If your snake, dog, and dragon. If your horse, rooster, and rabbit. If your goat, monkey, and tiger. If your monkey, goat, and ox. If your rooster, horse, and rat. If your dog, snake, and pig. If your pig, dragon, and dog. If your rat, rabbit, and rooster. If your ox, tiger, and monkey. So maybe you can take a screenshot or take a picture for this one. So we're going to use this one to do that. Go back to this example. Let's say if you are, for example, horse, rooster, and rabbit is your love star. So if your horse, rabbit is here, the east. Okay, we can have a more detail, the east. So this one, 90 degree for horse is your love star. 270 degree is your love star. So go back to your home and find these two locations. That is good for you. Let's say if you are rooster, horse, and rat. If your rooster is a horse and rat is your love star. If you are pig, dragon, and dog. So if your pig, dragon is here, dog is here, is your love star. So what we're going to do is, if let's say if you're looking for love, you need to find this location, either one or two. Maybe, for example, maybe one of your love star is go to the restroom, so you are not going to use it. So you are going to use another one. So that's two of them. This one is the best. This one is second, but still is really good. So what you're going to do is maybe you need to move to that location to stay there more often, so you can have that love start shining on you, or you do some decoration. Let's say find some red roses or different love feng shui setting to enhance that area. That will help. If let's say if you're concerned your kid that they're getting mature and they do not have a boyfriend or girlfriend, you can also use the start of these two to help them to have their love. It will help. And this two star, it won't change. It stay with you for the whole life. Because if you're a dragon, you're a dragon. If you're a rabbit, you're a rabbit. You won't change. So it's something maybe a little bit complicated, but it's good to know, because when you understand it, it won't change and then stay with you for the whole life. So this is for your information. Okay, for 2021, so this is something change every single year. So this is what we call the 9 flying star. This year, the pattern is like this. So we have to understand, first of all, we need to take care of some bad luck star. The first one we need to take care of is number 2. Number 2 is we call the star of the sickness, will cause people to sick. This star, especially in this pandemic session, this number 2 is belong to the sickness, and it belong to the earth element. And originally, North is belong to the water element. Earth is against water. So this number 2 need to go to against the water. So it will weaken the number 2. That will good. But we can also do that because number 2 is belong to the earth element. So we can use more metal element, put some more metal decoration, metal structure in the north. It will help you to weaken the number 2 flying star. So in your north location for your house and for your office, put more metal element, it will help. And the other start we need to take care of is the number five. Number five is we call the start of a disaster. Actually, number five is the most horrible. Number two is the second. So both of them is no good. Number five is we call the start of a disaster is belong to the earth element. So this year it go to the southeast. The southeast originally is a wood element, so the wood will against the earth. You have to weaken the earth element. But this year, because it's go to the southeast, the field killing is in the east, southeast, and northeast location. So it's not really good at this time. So what we are going to do is we also use more metal element in the southeast location. So it will weaken the number five effect. The next one is number seven. Number seven is a start of the robbery. It will make you lose money, make you have a robbery issue, something like that. So this year it go to the northwest. The northwest is originally is a metal element, so metal plus metal will help. So the robbery start is so strong this year. So for the northwest, we need to add more water energy, more water element in the northwest, so it can help to weaken the number seven bad effect. The next one we need to take care of is the number three. Number three is the start of an argument and lawsuit. It go to the southwest location. Originally, number three is belong to the earth element. It go to the southwest. Southwest originally is an earth element. So this wood need to against the earth. You weaken the wood because you need to attack the earth. So it will help a little bit. But we want to further help it. We need, again, we are not going to use the fire because the fire you will weaken the wood energy, but it will generate more number two, more earth energy. We don't like that. So we are going to use the metal. The metal is, it can against the wood, it can weaken the number two, so it can have a two-year effect. Again, more metal in here. So this year we need to have a lot of metal on the north, southeast, southwest, more metal energy, it will help. So this is the four bad luck stack. And there's a five of them is good. The number one good, the best one is number eight. Is we call the start of the fortune, start of the money. It go to the west. So it's good. So this number eight go to the west. So if let's say if your home office is in the west, if your front door is in the west, this year is good. Number nine is because the start of a celebration is also good. But this year we are not going to use it. Why? Because the northeast corner, there's a two other star. One is the Tai Shui in this northeast north location. And then is the field killing is in the northeast east location. So this corner have a two start here. So we are not going to use it. We better keep it simple, calm, don't touch it. Another good start is the number one. Is belong to the relationship and friendship. So it's go to the south. So this year, west and south is a good location. Another good location is the number four, career and study. But this time it go to the field killing session. So we want to keep it simple, quiet. So we don't want to stimulate it too much. Another is number six is belong to the lottery and good people. It go to the middle of your house. So it's good. South, west, and the middle is good for you to have your home office or to for you to handle them more. Right now we're in the pandemic, so it's good for us to discuss the mask. What's the color is the best for the mask so we can use it. So first of all, we need to understand to call the sickness, nine of them to start. Number two is belong to we call it the start of a sickness will make you have a sick issues. And also number five is also belong to the earth element. Will make you have a disaster, something bad luck. So we need to neutralize that one. And here is the 5 element. Earth is here, so we are going to use different element to how to neutralize it. The first of all, the best one is Earth is here, so we can use the metal element to weaken the Earth element. So metal is the best. For the metal, gold is a metal. I mean the color. Silver is the color is also belong to the metal. And then white color, let's say this one, is belong to the metal energy. So that's why white mask is so popular. Go to the hospital, go to the clinic, the people wear a white mask. So it's good because it belongs to the metal energy and it's pure, no any stain or any dirt on your mask, you can see it. So that's why it's so popular. White color is good to be your mask color. And then the second is the water energy, because the water energy, the earth need to against the water, so weaken the earth energy. So for the water, it's a blue, light gray, and black color. It's also some color you can consider. And then the next one is the wood energy. The wood, because the wood will against the earth. So green, no people, I didn't see any people use the green mask, but green is an option for you. Okay, this is the direction. So if we are going to find our own house, if we are going to find a new office, so which direction is good in this period? So before that, we need to understand that there's we call 3-session 9-period theory. So each session is 20 years. Right now we are here, we are number 8 in charge period. It's from 2004 to 2024. This is we call the number 8 in charge period. The previous one is number 7. So for from 1984 to 2004 is number 7 in charge, but it's gone. The next one is coming, is 2024 to 2044. It's belong to number 9. Number 9 will in charge. So how it related to us? So okay, here is some idea for you. Number 8, based on this one, this is we call the summing. Maybe it's hidden by something, but you can see more clearly here. So it will tell you different start and different represent different item. So H is here, is in the northeast. It belongs to the hand energy. So we can imagine from this period, from 2004 to 2024, is the hand in charge. So I'm not sure whether you like a foot massage or body massage, but it is so popular in this period because the hand in charge. The hand also represent like a eyelash extension, nail salon is also really, really popular in this period because the hand in charge in this period. And the previous one is, you can see that, is belong to the mouth. So for the mouth is number 7 in charge. From 1984 to 2004 is mouth in charge. So karaoke is so popular before, but not right now. It's gone. It's so popular because number 7 in charge. The next one is so important. Next one is the number 9. It will in charge in 2024 up to 2044. So you can see that it's all is belong to fire, electricity. So all those computer, the high-end stuff is belong to number 9. So when the number 9 is coming, you will experience more high-tech stuff you're in charge. But right now we are still experiencing those high-end stuff. All those AI, 5G, quantum computer, all those high-end stuff, chips, the nano small chips, they all belong to number 9 in charge. So when the number 9 is really in charge, you will see that the technology will getting much better and better. So we will rely on more technology. So, and at that time, lots of jobs will be replaced by the computer. So if you have some kid, I would suggest you, maybe you can encourage them to study something, a computer related subject. It was so popular later on. Programming, computer related, cybersecurity is so will keep on popular. AI, 5G will keep on popular on number 9 in charge period. So this is, we can predict for our society. But for the function, how we can use it. So this topic is facing which direction is good. So we know that northeast is here. So let's say if your front door is facing the northeast, it's really, really good for you because the 精神方 is in the northeast. So this is from 2004 up to 2024. Opposite, so this is for the front door. And we can also see that this is affecting our function here. So the original concept is, if let's say the northeast, there's a mountain, is good for the population, good for the health. So we can see that for California, we're here. The northeast, we have 2 mountains. The first thing is Sierra Nevada. This is just for California. And then the second is the Rocky Mountain. So we have 2 good mountains here. It's same as here, the Jingsan Fang, there's a mountain. So that's why California, we have so many population here, because we have a good mountain here. Opposite to this Jingsan Fang is a Lingshan Fang. If there's a water, it's good for the money. So for California, of course, we have the biggest ocean on the planet. The Pacific Ocean is in the southeast location, a southwest location. It's good for the money. So just for California itself, it's like a country. The GDP ranked number 5th among other other country. Just for the California, our economy is so strong. One of the reasons is we have a good function here. So this is number 8. Number 9 is coming, so there will be some change. So in this period, if your front door is facing the northeast, this is the best because you can enjoy the good energy from the northeast. So number 9 is coming. Number 9 is coming, so there's some change. The Jingsan Fang is go to the south. So later on, south facing is so important. Will bring you have a good energy for 20 years, from 2024 to 2044. This is good. And from if number 9 in charge, we know that south there's a mountain is good for the population, good for the health. But in American, it's tough to find this situation. But something we need to understand. North, there's a water is we call the Lingshan Fang, is good for money. And southeast, there's a water is also good food for money. This is Jiushan Fang. But this water energy is less than the north. So both is good for money, but the north is the best. So we'll see that. In American, all those are like Illinois, Michigan, Ohio, even New York State. For that location, the north there's a water. This is the fresh water too, so it's good for the economy. And southeast there's a water is also good for the money. So later on, Texas, Florida, Georgia, all those East Coast will be good in economy because of this, the feng shui change. So later on, if you want to buy a second home or later more home for investment, you can consider in this one, Texas, Florida, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia. This is a good location for you to consider. But California is still good because we're still in this, we call it the lower section. So all those lower section, number 8 will also be good. But later on, number 9 is more important. So this is for your information. So for the home facing, right now, find something northeast is good. Later on, find some south facing is good because the feng shui over there. And then the next one is, lots of people will ask me, hey, what is the color is good for you? What's the lucky color? So the lucky color, we can see that right now we are number 8 in charge. Number 8 in charge is belong to the earth energy. So fire will generate the earth. So you can wear something like me, wet in color, will generate the earth is good. Later on, when number 9 in charge, number 9 is fire element. So something red is good. Green, the wood energy will generate the fire energy. So it is also really, really good. And by the way, this 5 element is so important. All those feng shui concepts we're talking about this 5 element. But this 5 element, there's something special. Let me emphasize this to you again, because previously I mentioned it. But let me emphasize this again. We have the wood energy. This is belong to the springtime. We have fire energy. So this is belong to the summer. We have a earth energy. It's in between with different seasons. And we have a metal energy. The metal is belong to the autumn. We have a water energy. The water is represent the winter time. So this is a 4 season is coming. The water can generate the wood, fire, all the way in this session. When we skip one, water will generate the wood, but we skip the wood, water will against the fire. So for the traditional feng shui setting, you go back to your home or your friend's home, you can see that the sink may be opposite to the stove for your kitchen. It's quite popular in California. The sink is belong to the water energy, and then the stove is belong to the fire energy. They will scan each other against each other, will make the energy not really smooth. So what we're going to do, we'll put some wood, some tree, some green plants in between. So it will not against each other at the time. You will have a situation like this. The water energy will generate the wood energy, and then the wood energy will generate the fire energy, make it like a more balanced situation, make it more stable. So this is what we are going to do. And you can see that these 5 elements, fire, earth, metal, and water, they are elements. Wood is much better than, much different from them, because wood is more than element. They have a living energy, because they were born, they will die, they have some growing event. So wood energy is the most important in this 5 element. So if we are going to add to you make to generate this 5 elements circulate, make it like a good feng shui energy, we need to focus on the wood energy, because this is the living energy. You represent the springtime, so can generate a good feng shui energy. And you will explain why American, we are so good in our economy, because water is so important. Water is belong to the money energy, and mountain is belong to the health, the population. So American, we have a really, really good feng shui. On the west, we have the Pacific Ocean here. On the east, we have the Atlantic Ocean. On the south east location, we have the Gulf of Mexico. And more important, in the northeast corner, we have this 5 lake area. This 5 lake area is the biggest fresh water reserve on the planet. It's the biggest one. So we know that if we want to generate these 5 elements, we need to use the wood energy. So imagine when you go back to your garden, your yard, you want to water your plants. You can't use the ocean water. It's salty, it's not good for the plants. You need to use the fresh water. So this 5 lake area actually is the feng shui energy for American. It's the most important. And it's a little bit close to the East Coast. So that's why our economy was strong in the East Coast, because the 5 lake area is over there. But don't worry, California, we are not bad, because we have good feng shui pattern here. But this is the original one. So you keep American strong and long lasting, because we have a good feng shui energy here. This fresh water will generate this 5 elements. From water, generate the wood generate fire, earth, metal, water, keep going. So we have a good feng shui energy. So this, in my class, I keep mentioning this one, but allow me to describe it to you again because they're so important. So let's say if you have some international customer, just ask them to come to American to invest. After the pandemic, we have a new chapter, everything is new, we have a new start here. So because the fundamental for us is strong, so it's good for us to invest here. Okay, the lucky color we mentioned red is good in this session and the next session. So try to use more red color for have a better luck. Your new vehicle, your new bag, new purse, something like that. Red color is good because the Feng Shui energy is over there. Okay, this one we mentioned before, but we are not going to discuss it later. So for your yard, these are some tips for you how to Feng Shui your landscape, Feng Shui your yard. Okay, if you want to have a more detail, you can go to the Amazon, go to the Amazon.com. My book, Pedagogical Feng Shui 101, will discuss more about the landscape. So there's some few session here, but let me explain to you here. So we try to protect our property by the fence of by different protection. So we will circle our property to protect. So, and the best one is we can build some wall by the living energy, like the green, like the plants, like this. It will be it's good. Even outside, there's something horrible, noise, traffic. Some people you don't want to see, but this fence, this wall can protect your family. This is good. You can build something like this. So if you are going to build, I suggest you can build 3 layers. 1, 2, 3. This is not a really good example. This second layer actually a little bit higher is more important, just like a step by step to going up. So even for your home, for your house, if you want to build it, you can build the front is a lower and then just a step by step going up. It's good in Feng Shui like this. So this is something you can consider. Okay, for the cactus, we use a lot in Asia to against something bad, something horrible. But in American, we try to not use too many because we don't want you to get into trouble. Let's say the kid come here to touch the cactus because the pin over there. Again, the roses is same. There's some pin, some needle. We don't want the kid touch it, get hurt, and the parent come back and sue you. We don't want that. But if something really, really bad outside, you can consider to use that kind of pattern. This is a real example in Hong Kong. This is a shopping mall. You see that the stair is here. So it means that the front door is on the left-hand side and there's something bad on the left-hand side. So we'll use this cactus to against the something bad to push it out. But we don't want the cactus to hurt the people in the building. So at the back, we use some tree, a bigger one, more leaf to protect the people at the back. And on the sideway, we use other short plants to protect the pathway. Maybe at the front, you can use something even shorter one, a smaller one to protect. So make sure the kid cannot go there and touch it and get hurt. So we can use it in American to modify it. Just put something short, something smaller in the front to protect it. So make sure the cactus is go to the one direction. So again, something bad. So you can consider to use it. And if your property, the tree is too close to your property, that will be an issue. Is the sunlight cannot go through. Too much dark energy, too much negative energy accumulate in this area, which is not really good. And it's not really good for ventilation too. So make sure those tree is not too big and it's not too close to your property. It will help. This is I'm new to the technology, so I just build my Yelp. It's a good luck universe. You can find me or go to Google Feng Shui by Master Alex. You can find me here. So I'm new over there. So if you want to help me, you can help me to give me a 5 star, and then I have something in return to you. This is we call the definition. This is a really important service for me. Lots of people from overseas they call me, ask me to do this for them. This is a money con. Normally, we have some important question. Let's say, should I buy the house? Should I invest in this business? Should I choose someone to be my partner? Should I change a new job? Should I change a new company? Should I study MBA? Should I start this guy? Should I move to New York? Something like that. For that kind of question, we'll use this money con to answer your question. So if you give me a 5 star, I will give you one of this free of charge. And I also will give you one of this one free of charge. It's we call the good luck day selection. The day selection is so important. If you want to have a good luck, you better find a good luck date for you. Grand opening, move to a new house, marriage, newborn baby, you have a lawsuit you want to win, you have surgery you want to success, you want to close a big deal, you better choose a good luck day for you. So give me a 5 star rating, I'll give you 2 of them free of charge. And if you give me both 5 star rating, I'll give you one extra this one too. So please help me out and thank you. So this is my service. If you want to use some Feng Shui service, you can call me. This is really important. You want to know something about you. This is personal, based on your date of birth, your cell phone number, and also the definition, and also your palms reading, your face reading to answer your personal question. This is like personal. And this is we mentioned before, and the day selection we mentioned before. If you want to have a good name for yourself, for your baby, for your business, I can help. Traditional Feng Shui service, commercial, residential, find your new location, call me, I can help. If you want to Feng Shui your open house, I can help you. Even as issue you this certificate, hey, this house is Feng Shui certified open house. I can help you with this one. If you want to build a new house, this is why I like. Everything is based on the Feng Shui concept, where to put your stair, where to put place the bathroom, where to put the kitchen. We can use this one. Corporate Feng Shui service is same, like it, and different classes. This is my service cell phone number. This is my service. You can call me. This is my information. And I still have some commercial Feng Shui case study want to share with you. And after that, I will let you go. So for commercial Feng Shui case study, this is something new. So we have a different Bay Area on the planet. There's 4 major Bay Area is so important. So we have a Tokyo, New York, San Francisco, and this one is South China, Hong Kong, Macau, that one. The Bay Area is so important. And there's so much economy, so much job, so important over there. Why the Bay Area is so important? Because there's a bay. The bay is a water. Why for Feng Shui point of view, is belong to the water energy, belong to the money. And with the bay, the shipping, the transportation is more convenient. So the Bay Area is so important. And this is important. We will use this 4 different ancient animals in traditional Feng Shui. The bat support, the left dragon, the white tiger, the fun phoenix. So how we can going to use it? So for example, Times Square. Times Square is so important here. They call it the crossroad of the world, the center of the universe, the heart of the world. And there's a 50 million visitor every year, not the pandemic, before the pandemic, okay? And the ball shop is from 1907. It's so important. Oh, how come there's a here? Okay, why it is so important? And the Times Square is here. How can I get rid of this one? Okay, the Times Square is here. You see that? It's surrounded by different buildings. Just like it's surrounded by different buildings. Just like this traditional one, just like a crown surrounded by all those mountains. So this is good location. And here is a bigger, another view. You can see that Manhattan is here. We have the left dragon, which is a Brooklyn and Long Island. And then that New Jersey is like a white tiger, left dragon, white tiger. The Fun Phoenix is here. This is the gate, the upper bay. And this gate, there's a bridge here to block it. So the name is so long here. So you protect it, just something similar to this basic concept. So that's why Manhattan, this Bay Area is so much economy. The financial center is over there because the feng shui energy is good. So left dragon, white tiger, the best support is here. The New York State and Connecticut is the best support for Manhattan. So you have a more idea here. This is a New York Bay Area. And then the second Bay Area is San Francisco. The best support is that we call the Mount Diablo. And then the left dragon is the San Francisco. The white tiger is the San Ferry. And here is the gate. There's a golden gate here to block it. So check the good energy here. So there's a lot of high-tech company in San Jose in that area. The economy is strong in San Francisco because they have a good feng shui energy over there. And other Bay Area is good for us to know is the Tokyo Bay Area. The best support is here. This is Tokyo. It's the Tochigi, and then Ibaraki is the best support. The left dragon is the Chamber, and then the white tiger is Yokohama. You can see that. All those good energy, they check here. The gate, they don't have a bridge here, but the gate is quite narrow, so you can stop the good energy there. So this is traditional 3 Bay Area. And this is new one. This is Hong Kong, Macau, and Southern China. The left dragon is here, is Hong Kong. The white tiger is Macau. And the gate, you see that is so open, so the energy, they can't stop it. So that's why they try to build, a bridge here. This is the bridge crossing the Hong Kong and Macau together to link them together. So make it more like a complete style, something like that. So this is a traditional feng shui concept. Use it in our daily life. If you want to have a more understanding for the feng shui, you better go to Hong Kong and Macau because they use the feng shui as a weapon to fight each other. Okay, this is we call it, the Band of China Hong Kong Tower. This is the band tower. You see that just like a knife chopping someone, and lots of cross here, lots of killing energy for this building. And there's a 2 water here. We don't want to mention too much. This is, we call the psychic water is not really good. And this Band of China Hong Kong Tower, they constructed at 1985, completed at 1990. You see that the structure is so special. And this is the British one, the HSBC, another bank. You see that they put a cannon here. So this is belong to the Chinese authority. This is belong to the British. And this picture, you can have a more idea. This Band of China chop it, and HSBC use the cannon to fight back. And this gentleman, Mr. Lee, is the richest man in Hong Kong. Is suffering from both party, both authority. They use the feng shui against each other. So we can see that this HSBC price, share price keep dropping. They're not really good because they're against each other. The Bank of China, Hong Kong, the price, share price is keep dropping too. So again, it's not really good. And this is, we call the government house. The chief executive, they stay here. You see that? The knife of the Bank of China, Hong Kong Tower, chop it. So they suffer a lot. So they do a lot of feng shui here to fix it, like build a pool, to plant some tree over there to fix it. But it's not so effective. So we can see that this is belong to the British authority, belong 1997. Hong Kong is still ruled by the British. This is the last second, which is the 26th governor. He was died. He's the only one died in Hong Kong. He died in 1986. So this Bank of China Hong Kong Tower constructed in 1985, completed in 1990. But this governor gone, maybe because of the Feng Shui energy. And Chris Patton is the last governor. He need to do a surgery in 1993. And this gentleman, Liu Jinbao, he's the chief executive of Bank of China Hong Kong Tower. He's dead. He's sentenced to death. He was in that building before, but he's dead right now. And this is the first chief executive of Hong Kong. This old gentleman, he don't stay in this government house. He went another apartment apart from that government house. He don't want to stay there. This is the second chief executive in Hong Kong. He stayed in that government house that's chartered by the bank tower. He go to jail. And then the third one also stayed there. He's fine, but his daughter always kill herself and make lots of different noises. And this is the current chief executive. You can see that Hong Kong is in a chaos right now because the feng shui over there is some problem. This is the government compass. You can see that it's empty at the bottom, it's empty at the top. The column is go to the sideway. Here's something like this. I don't know why they do something like this. This is really, really bad feng shui building. Hong Kong is so beautiful. You see that? Nice, clean. This is Macau. You see that? There's a difference. Do you see the water? Hong Kong, the water is so clean and clear. Macau is a little bit cloudy. So Hong Kong is good for investment, good for tourism, good for property market, good for traditional trading, something like that. We call it the normal business because we have a fresh water here. And Macau, the water is different. So it's good for gambling. So if we have time, we can discuss about the feng shui in Las Vegas. There's something special. And this is the casino in Macau. You can see that just like a bird net to hold it. The bird is their customer that go to gambling. They want to hold them. This is the new one, like a stamp from the king to control, to have a good control in the economy over there. And even for Las Vegas, for MGM, there's some feng shui style over there. You can see that. So this is MGM. This is the lion at this moment. But before it's not like this. So this is another way you can see that. They try to make a cross here. So feng shui is not just for Chinese. If you have other religion, if you have other races, you also have they also have some feng shui concept. So just like cross here, this is good feng shui over there. And this is the lion right now. Before it's not like this. Before it's like this, like a big lion. You want to go to gambling, you need to walk inside the lion mouth and gambling. So the people complain, hey, how can I go to gambling like this? That doesn't make sense. So they change to a small one. So this is like how to use the feng shui for different commercial building, casino, banking. You will see that all around the world. Even for Europe, you can see lots of feng shui concept over there. The people don't say it, but there's a feng shui concept over there. So it's so funny. It's good to share with you. Okay, this is my information. If you have anything, you can call me. You can let me know if you want to know more. And thank you for your time. If you have some question, just let me know.
Hi, everybody. Thank you, Alex Z, Master Z. So we're going to have some question asked, and then later on we're having a raffle drawing. So the first question, Alex, is would it affect the feng shui if a backyard, very tall palm trees cut for building ADU on a flat lot that is a backyard facing the east? This question from Clarice Smith. Could you answer that question?
Okay, for the backyard, facing which direction, it doesn't matter.
Facing east.
So facing which direction doesn't matter, because we need to calculate for the whole things. But if the backyard, the tree is taller than the front, that will be good because we have a good back support. But make sure the tree is not too high. And if you convert to ADU, make sure the space you use is more reasonable, not too crowded, not too crowded with different people. Normally, we like to put that way. For the main building, for your own house, is like the best one is you have a second floor, 2 floor, a little bit higher. It's good for feng shui over there. For the ADU, just 1 floor. So it will draw all those good energy to the main house. It will help you.
Thank you, Alex, Mr. J. So next question is from Tina Lee. Can we see the monkey place? They want to see how the monkey year, or these people have the zodiac year of monkey.
Oh, monkey.
Could you
okay.
display that?
Yeah, sure. Monkey. Let me go
you.
back. So a monkey is here. So monkey is here. Rat is good for monkey. Dragon is good for monkey. Snake is good for monkey. Tiger and pig is not really good. So monkey, this is a monkey month from August 7 to September 7 is the month of the monkey. So as a monkey, if you're born in 44, 56, 68, 80, 92, 2004, your zodiac is a monkey. But you have to after February 5th, because every year the cutoff for the feng shui calendar is February. Let's say for this year is February 3rd. So that means tomorrow is the cutoff. Right now, although we are 2021, but right now is still the year of the rat. After tomorrow, February 3rd, is the year of the ox. So February is the cutoff. So you can see that for the monkey, rat is good. Rat is here. Dragon is good. Dragon is here. But this monkey, rat, dragon, they are more like a business partner. If you're a monkey, you better find a rat, better find dragon as your business partner. It will help you. And snake is a 6-pair partner. It's more personal. Let's say if you want to find your girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, or wife, find snake is the perfect one. Try all your best, stay away from tiger. They're diagonal line. Stay from tiger, stay from pig, because these two is not really good. For monkey, 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. is your good luck timing. 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. is also your good luck timing. So for your open house, you can use this period. And for here, the timing is a more complicated, because let's say for me, I'm from Hong Kong. So the original Hong Kong timing will affecting us, affecting me. Let's say some people who are born in Vietnam, the Vietnam timing will affecting them. But the California timing will also affecting us because we stay here. So the timing is more complicated. But for your open house, you can use this good luck timing. It's good for you. And West is good for you. So this period, 2021, December 7 to 2022, January 5th, is a good timing for a monkey. And this dragon period, April 4 this year to May 5th is a good timing for dragon, for monkey. So it's good for you. And this period, May 5th to June 5th is a good timing for monkey. So this month is good for monkey. But tiger and pig. So this period, February, that means tomorrow, February 3rd to March 4 is not a good timing for monkey. November 7 to December 7 is not a really good timing for monkey. So let's say if you have a surgery, you have a lawsuit, you have anything important, stay away from the big month and the month of tiger, try to use the month of rat, month of dragon, month of snake, it will help. And for the feng shui, we can see that. So here is more detail. For monkey, is here. The red is good. So 360 degree is a good location. Dragon is good. 120 is a good location. Snake, 150 is your good location. Something bad, tiger, the 60 degree is a bad location. 330 is a bad location. Again, you can use your iPhone to find out the degree. So you can see that. So you need to go to the center of your house and put your cell phone in the center and find different degree. Then you know that which location is good for you, which is bad for you.
Great, great. Alex, we have a lot of questions. Let me go to next one.
Okay.
So Joey Chu asked, can you display the horoscope good and a bad chart? Do we have that? Good and bad chart?
What?
The display of horoscope, good and a bad.
Horoscope. What's horoscope?
Oh,
Zodiac.
The zodiac
Chart.
Good and bad chart.
Which one you want me to emphasize?
I'm kind of asking Joey, but
Joe, are you here? Can you clarify the question? Which zodiac you want to answer? You want to answer? Because this chart I need 1 hour to explain everything.
Okay, so let's move to another question. Is that okay, Alex?
Okay.
Because it's not very specific. Clary asked again, should the display change every year since zodiac change every year?
Actually, yes, because all those flying stars is different. Okay. Normally, we'll use this calendar here. So this is describe all those 9 flying stars, and then the Tai Shui, Shui Po, everything. So every year they're different.
Okay, good.
So we need to do that. So this last year, for example, last year is number 7 to the middle. So we have a 7 here and all those numbers different. This year, number 6. And next year, you can see that. Next year, 2020, it become number 5, go to the middle. So all the number, all those Tai Shui, Shui Po, and figurine will shift. So we need to adjust a little bit every single year.
Okay, great. So Jane Ling asked about if South California should be southwest or south or northeast. Is this a question from Jane Ling?
So California, we can see that California. So as I mentioned before, why California is so good here is because we have a good feng shui energy here.
Okay.
We have a good feng shui energy. Is you can see that. Here, the northeast location, we have 2 mountains. We have a Sierra Nevada here, and then we have the Rocky Mountain here. It's good for the population. It's good for the health. So that's why California, we have the biggest population among other 50 states. And opposite to the northeast location is the Lingshan. We have the Pacific Ocean. It's good for money. So that's why California, we have a strong money energy here. We made a good choice here.
Great. Alex, next question, Janet Chen. She's asking if a house is missing northwest corner, what you suggested to put there for better feng shui if it does not have a northwest corner. What would you suggest?
This is so important. The missing corner, that's a huge problem. And on my previous class, I discussed it. So we need to understand that this is actually it's a 9 flying star, and each of them actually is all the family member here. The northwest is the most important. It's belong to number 6. It's also belong to the daddy corner. If this corner is missing, it's not good for the daddy. And this southwest is belong to the mom. It's also very important corner. So this is to the, if it's missing, it's not really good for the mom. If any corner is missing, you need to at least find something to fill up the space, especially have something cover on the top that will help a little bit. Plant some tree, do some decoration, it will help. But this two corner, make sure you find a house is not missing. Left the northwest, like the southwest. And again, we don't want an extra corner. Extra corner is more horrible than missing. Missing corner is you don't have that energy. Let's say this year, you're missing number one, missing the south. So this one is not good for the daughter. And then missing the south is this number one is going to nowhere. So it's not good for this number one fire star. It's not good for relationship. It's not good for the love, something like that. But extra corner is more horrible. Extra corner is something like the tumor, the cancer problem. Make sure your kitchen is not an extra corner, not something that extra going out. So the bay window, we don't recommend you use the bay window in your house. That's why we don't want something extra in your house.
Thank you, Alex. So Jen Ling asked again about what will this be recorded or the replay, and already being answered by Pauline. It will be recorded and you can replay it. Next question from Lynette. She said, thank you. You mentioned to put water in bad access of the house. What are the examples of water? Cup of water or vase of water with flower or a bottle of waters? Please give some examples. Thank you.
Normally, if just water, let's say number 7 go to the northeast, so we need to use some fresh water. So maybe you can put a cup of water, change it every single day, it will help. Or because number 7 is a mental energy, so you put some water bamboo, can also help, because the water bamboo, the water is a water energy, the bamboo is a wood energy. Water and bamboo can generate each other, because the water can generate the wood, so it's good. And then it will let this metal to against the wood energy, so will further weaken the number 7, this start of the robbery, this start. So water bamboo is also another idea, but we want to use a stable, not moving water.
Okay, thank you so much, Alex. Next question, Joy. Can the 24 mountains and 12 earthly branches be used anywhere?
Yes, yes.
Asia or anywhere?
Yes, anywhere. There's no limitation, because this is all the Feng Shui is talking about. And this 12 early branches, it won't change. So you find your own one, you help. Sometimes maybe let's say this year, the southeast is the number 5 bad luck star over there, star of the Aster. The north is number 2 star of singers over there. So we are not going to use this one or this one, but for other location, we can use it. So this is the most basic thing. Find your something good location for you. This is for your whole life. Maybe every single year there will some change. The change is because some bad luck start coming or some good luck start coming. You need to adjust it. But this zodiac, it won't change based on your own zodiac. Your tiger, your monkey. So it's same for every single year.
Thank you. So Alvaro asked about if it's going to be recorded and available again. Yes, it is. So Yolanda asked, how much is it for personal consultation?
Call me. It's not a good idea to talk about the price here. I will give a discount for the realtor.
Sure. So private message.
For the member.
Talk about that information.
Really reasonable price.
Okay. Yeah, I have the phone number 626-522-8682 to call Feng Shui Master Alex Z. Okay. So next question. In 10, does it matter to have real grass or turf or pebble or rock landscaping in front of
Don't
your,
use the rock.
would that affect feng shui?
Yeah, we need something like a living energy. Some real grass is good. We don't want to use the artificial one. We don't want you to use the rock on our landscape. Rock or too much like a wet wood is not good feng shui over there. Especially not good for your eye. We need something green, something living energy.
Okay, thank you so much. Joy Chu asked, what is the name of your book from Amazon? A lot of people interested in your book. What's the name?
Yeah. Go check us out. It's here. You go to Kindle, you can find it. You can go to Kindle, you can find it. This is my book.
Okay, Practical Feng Shui 101.
Yes.
Okay, great. Thank you. So another question, Joy Chu said, hi, Master Zhi. You mentioned about putting more metal. Can metal be nickel or aluminum besides gold and silver?
Oh, you mean the metal?
Metal, yeah.
Oh yeah, actually
metal?
all those metal is no problem. Whether it's aluminum, steel, whatever, it's a metal.
As long as it's a metal, right?
Yes.
Okay. Xiang Huang is asking, is patio considered extra corner?
Yes, we do consider.
Okay, great. Next question, Joy. Again, do you have Chinese version from Amazon or online?
The Chinese version for this second book, I'm going to publish it end of this year, and maybe early next year. But my first book you can find on eBay, or you can call me.
Call you, okay.
Or call me. I will help.
Sure. The question, the phone number 626-822-8682. Still
Yes.
the question. That's great. So another question, Diana Wong. How can you fix patio? How can you fix patio? Can you fix patio?
It's so simple. Call this number.
Call this number. Good to know.
The reason is I know that you may hate me to say that, but let me explain to you why this is so important. Because every houses, the direction is a little bit different, and then the setting is different, and it should based on the date of birth to that person too. So you need to arrange together the date of birth for the person and then the house. So it must do by case.
All right, it has to be specific to that person.
Yeah, because some people maybe need to have a more water energy. Some people maybe need to have a wood energy. So it depends.
Okay, I see. So that's all for the question here, but I encourage everybody, if you have any question, you can unmute yourself to ask a question. Do anybody have question? Please say it out. We have a couple minutes. If no, we're going to go through our raffle withdrawing. So we can start.
I had a question.
Yes.
Albert, we need your help. Oh, there's a question.
Can I ask just in the group chat?
No, you can
You can speak now.
yeah, you just speak.
Okay, for the 出入平安，請問擺喺前入邊咧，出邊咧，Alex。
So he said that doing some like a web banner that's called 出入平安. It means that going out and coming in is safe. Because that's 出 is going out, in is coming inside. So it's you can put into both direction, no problem. Because the 出 and 入 嘛. 出 is going out, 入 is in. So both direction is fine.
Got it. Thank you.
Thank you, King. Any
Alex?
other question?
Alex, next Friday is Chinese New Year, right?
Yes.
And would you like to give us 3 tips? What to do to bring us a good luck?
Okay, for Chinese New Year, we like that. You see people, give people the web pocket. When you donate more, you have a more comeback. So we want to have a more result, we give more first. So this is our first tips. And then at that time, at the Chinese New Year, make sure everything you say is good. Don't say something bad, then you have a bad luck for the whole year. Everything must have a good luck, must have a good apport in your mouth. And then the third one is be more nice to those senior people in your house, in your family, because the senior people is help you a lot, and then do a lot of things. So in return, you treat them nice, treat them well, then you'll have a good luck.
Thank you. Great. Any other questions?
Yes, we do have one. Gloria in the
Yes.
chat room.
Okay, so let's see another question.
There's a question, say, if the front door is facing southeast, what can we place to limit the bad energy? Like
put more
gesture.
metal energy, and then don't try to use something wet, because southeast, there's a number 5 is belong to the earth energy, earth element. So we don't want to stimulate it. We don't want you to fire to generate it. So make sure no fire, more metal, more water energy will help.
So next question, Diana Wang, is it important where you bury your elders?
You bury, what do you mean by bury? To do yourself?
Maybe like a funeral? I just try to guess.
Yeah, if this is like, let's say your really close relative, you need to show your respect to them. But to go to funeral, there's a lot of things we need to pay attention. Before you, first of all, we don't want to bring everything bad luck from the funeral. So all those gift, candy, napkin, everything, we don't want to bring back to home. And then before we go home, normally traditional in Chinese, we'll have a set of campfire, and then we'll cross the fire 3 times to make sure those bad energy stay away from us. And before we go to our home, we'll go to some maybe shopping mall or something with lots of people to take a run, to go around before we go home. So to get rid of any bad luck energy, make sure those things don't following us. We'll do that.
Okay, we have one more question. I think Sandra, yep. My meal has a little of her husband's ashes in the house. Does that matter?
The meal?
I mean, maybe mother-in-law. That's what she mean. Yeah,
Oh,
mother-in-law.
to settle the family issue, the best thing is to feng shui your house, because it's based on the date of birth of every single person to neutralize it. And then we can use lots of things, color, decoration, lots of things to neutralize those energy.
Okay. I think maybe you answer her question. So I think if no other, okay, we have one other one. This is Virginia Wang said a long lower wall block in front of the entrance door is good or bad? A lower wall block in the front of the entrance door. Is that bad or good?
If the wall is not so close to the front door, then should be fine. It's considered as some protection. But if this is too close to the front door, you have some pressure, and it's not good for the energy to circulate.
Okay, too close, not good.
Not too close, not too close.
Okay, sure. Any other question? May I ask? Okay, I think we do not have any other question, but let's start our raffle drawing. Okay, excited. We have 3 books to send out to whoever who is lucky. Let's start. Okay, we have Kota Realty. Kota Realty, who is this? We have the winner.
Can you unmute? Who
Yeah.
used the Kota Roti? Is Alex or?
I do. Claire.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi, Karen. Congratulations.
Can you text your email address into the chat box? Okay.
Person's not here. Move on.
Okay.
Move on. Okay. Boko Wang. Is Boko Wang here?
Not here.
Not here. Let's continue. Philip Yao.
Congratulations.
Philip is not here, but the Kotai, there's
Shirley is here, Shirley,
yeah,
right?
Sherry Tim, yeah.
Oh, sorry, Kota is, okay, next one, please. Okay, Jane Wang Song Ga Jaja. Oh, I
saw-
don't know.
Wow, such
Yeah,
a
I saw
long
Jane's
name.
name. Jane's name. Yeah, Jane is here. Can you text your
Jane?
email?
Okay, Jane Wang, okay, got it. Next
Right.
one. Okay, Ke Yue Wang.
Oh, congratulations.
Yes,
Congratulations.
great.
For those winner, please contact me to get the book.
Do we have
For me?
3 winners?
Yes,
Okay, congratulations. Back to you, Pauline.
So we have one more. We only have 2, right?
We have one more. Okay, let's do it again.
we have Shirley Tam.
No,
And then
for
we
Kotai people, there are multiple people claiming for Kotai, and you need your first and last name. Kotai is not
Yeah.
valid. Sorry.
We have Jen. We have Ke Yue, and then we have Shirley, right? Shirley Tan, and we have Jen. Also,
Well, you have Shirley, you have Claire. 2 people are claiming for Kotai. We can't do that if it's
Oh.
not their first and last name when they register.
Oh yeah, we need to
Yeah,
the one
it's
registered
hard.
by Kotai. So if like that, we should have another one,
one
right?
more. Okay, good.
Sorry, Sherry and Claire.
Thank you. Andrew Lim, congratulations. Andrew here?
Andrew is not here.
Okay, we have to do one more.
Yep.
Hong Juan, Hong Juan here?
Maggie, Hong Juan. Hong Juan should be here. Can you type your email into the chat box?
Congratulations.
Hong Juan, or can you unmute?
Vivian Neal.
Yeah, I'm here.
Vivian, she's here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations, baby.
Great job.
Thank you so much.
Great.
Thank you.
And I
great.
put my number here. So for the winner, please contact me.
So I
Yeah,
have to put my email address. Sorry.
Okay. Pauline, back to you.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you. Thank you.
Gloria and Master Z. This is a very fun and wonderful section. We definitely learned a lot this morning, especially for Chinese New Year is approaching. And Master G, you will show up in another meeting in Western Gilboa. I know that. Okay, we want to know more tips from you. We now, on behalf of West and Gable Valley Realtors, we would like to thank again for Feng Shui Master Alex Z for your wonderful presentation today. Please contact him directly for your further questions. A quick reminder for next few classes. Next Monday, we wish we could see you all again, February 8th at 11 o'clock. Attorney Paul Hahn come to talk about current Proposition 19, how it affects the homeowners' property taxes. And next Wednesday, 11 o'clock, 2021, Real Estate Outlook. Speaker is Oscar Wei from CAR, Senior Economist, to talk about it. And thank you very much, Master Z.
Thank you.
Gloria,
Thank
Feng,
you.
and all of you. We wish you having a very successful 2021, and we see you next Monday, 11 o'clock. Thank you.
Thank you.
Happy New Year.
Happy New
Bye-bye.
Year. Happy New Year. Bye.